Walking is great. Everyone says it. Your doctor says it. Every health article says it. But here's what almost nobody tells you. Walking alone isn't enough to keep you truly young and independent after 60. In fact, you could walk every single day and still lose the specific strength and stability you need to avoid falls, move with confidence, and stay active well into your 80s and beyond. The truth? There are 3 simple exercises that transform walking from basic movement into a powerful anti-aging tool. These aren't your typical exercises. They take just minutes, require no equipment, and work in ways that regular walking simply cannot. But most people over 60 never learn about them until it's too late, until balance is already compromised, until stairs become intimidating, until getting up from a low chair requires help. Today, that changes. Before we dive in, if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend hitting that button and turning on the notification bell so you never miss another health tip made just for you. If you find this video helpful, please type 9 in the comments. If not, type 0 and let me know how I can make better content for you. Let's start with Exercise 1, Wall Sit. The first exercise is the wall sit. And it might just be the most underrated movement for older adults. Here's why it's so powerful. Unlike walking, which involves constant motion, the wall sit forces your muscles to work isometrically, meaning they're generating force without moving. This type of training dramatically increases muscular endurance and strengthens the exact muscles you need for everyday stability. When you hold a wall sit, you're primarily working your quadriceps, the large muscles on the front of your thighs, along with your glutes and core. These are the same muscles that help you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, and maintain balance when standing still. A study in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research found that isometric exercises like wall sits significantly improve lower body strength and reduce fall risk in older adults, often more effectively than dynamic movements alone. Here's what makes wall sits especially valuable. They train your body to maintain stability under sustained tension. In real life, this translates to better control when you're standing in line, reaching for something on a shelf, or simply maintaining your balance on unstable surfaces. It's functional strength that walking simply cannot provide. How to perform a wall sit correctly. Find a sturdy wall and stand with your back against it. Your feet should be about shoulder width apart and positioned roughly 12 to 18 inches away from the wall. Slowly slide your back down the wall until your thighs are parallel to the floor, as if you're sitting in an invisible chair. Your knees should be directly above your ankle, forming a 90-degree angle. Keep your back flat against the wall, your core gently engaged, and your weight distributed evenly through both feet. As you hold this position, focus on your breathing. Inhale deeply through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. This controlled breathing helps activate your core and keeps you stable. Hold the position for 20 to 30 seconds to start. As you get stronger, work your way up to 45 seconds or even a full minute. Important modifications. If holding a full 90-degree angle feels too challenging at first, that's completely normal. Start by sliding only partway down the wall. Even a slight bend in your knees provides benefit and helps you build strength safely. You can also reduce the hold time to just 10 or 15 seconds and gradually increase as you improve. For those who want more challenge later on, try lifting one foot slightly off the ground during the hold, or hold light weights in your hands. But remember, form always comes before intensity. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't let your knees extend past your toes. This places unnecessary stress on the joints. Keep your back firmly pressed against the wall rather than arching away from it. And avoid holding your breath, which can spike blood pressure and reduce stability. The goal is controlled, steady effort, not strain. Do this 3 times per week with 3 sets per session, and you'll notice a remarkable difference in your leg strength and endurance. Simple, effective, and powerful. Exercise 2, calf raises. The second exercise is one you might already know, but probably underestimate. Calf raises. Now, you might be wondering, why focus on the calves? They're just small muscles in the lower leg, right? Wrong. The calves are actually one of the most critical muscle groups for mobility,
balance, and even cardiovascular health as we age. Your calf muscles do far more than help you walk. They're often called the body's second heart because every time they contract, they help pump blood back up from your legs toward your heart. This is especially important for older adults, as circulation naturally declines with age. Poor circulation can lead to swelling, varicose veins, and even dangerous conditions like deep vein thrombosis. A study published in the Journal of Applied Physiology confirmed that strengthening the calf muscles improves venous return, enhances vascular health, and helps deliver more oxygen to the tissues throughout your body. But beyond circulation, strong calves are essential for balance and walking stability. These muscles control the push-off phase of every step you take. They absorb impact when your foot hits the ground and provide the explosive strength you need to climb stairs, step over obstacles, or recover quickly if you start to trip. Weak calves make every step feel uncertain. Strong calves give you confidence and control.
How to perform calf raises correctly. Stand with your feet about shoulder width apart. You can place your hands on a chair, countertop, or wall for light support if needed. Keep your posture upright, your core gently engaged, and your gaze forward. Now, slowly rise up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Hold this top position for 2 full seconds, really squeezing your calf muscles at the peak. Then, lower your heels back down slowly and with control. That slow lowering phase is just as important as the lift. It's where much of the strengthening happens. As you rise, exhale through your mouth. As you lower, inhale through your nose. This breathing pattern helps stabilize your core and keeps your movement smooth. Perform 3 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions 3 times per week. Over time, as your strength improves, you can increase the difficulty by performing single-leg calf raises or by holding light dumbbells in your hands. Modifications and progressions. If you're just starting out or feel unsteady, keep both hands on a sturdy surface for full support. Focus on the movement itself rather than how high you can lift. Even small movements provide significant benefit. As you gain confidence, try using just fingertip support or eventually no support at all. For those ready for more challenge, try performing calf raises on the edge of a step. This allows your heels to drop below the level of your toes at the bottom of the movement, increasing the range of motion and further activating the muscles. Another advanced option is the single leg calf raise, which demands greater balance and strength from each leg individually. Common mistakes: moving too quickly, especially during the lowering phase, reduces effectiveness and can strain the Achilles tendon. Not lifting high enough limits muscle activation, and rocking forward onto your toes instead of lifting straight up compromises balance. Keep your movement slow, controlled, and vertical. Calf raises may seem simple, but their impact on your walking ability, circulation, and fall prevention is profound. In just a few minutes, this exercise strengthens the foundation of every step you take. If you're still here, type number 2 in the comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. Your support helps me keep creating even better content for you. Exercise 3, Standing March. The third and final exercise is the Standing March, and this one ties everything together. It combines balance, coordination, core strength, and hip mobility into one dynamic movement. If wall sits build endurance and calf raises strengthen your foundation, the standing march teaches your body how to stabilize itself while moving, which is exactly what you need to stay safe and confident in everyday life. As we age, one of the most dangerous moments is when we're shifting our weight from one leg to the other. That's when most falls happen. Not while standing still, but while transitioning, turning, or stepping over something. The standing march trains your body to handle these transitions with control and stability. It activates your hip flexors, engages your core, and challenges your balance in a safe, progressive way. A study published in the Journal of Geriatric Physical Therapy found that dynamic balance exercises like the standing march significantly reduce fall risk and improve gait quality in older adults. This isn't just about preventing falls.
It's about moving with confidence, fluidity, and strength. How to perform the standing march correctly. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart. You can place one hand on a chair or countertop for light support if needed. Engage your core by gently pulling your belly button toward your spine. Now, lift your right knee up toward your chest, aiming to bring your thigh parallel to the floor if possible. Hold for 1 second, then lower it back down with control. Repeat on the left side. Continue alternating legs in a slow, rhythmic marching motion. Keep your posture upright throughout the movement. Your shoulders should be relaxed and pulled slightly back, your chest open, and your gaze forward. Avoid leaning to the side or forward. The goal is to stay tall and centered, with your core doing the stabilizing work. Perform this exercise for 30 to 60 seconds per set, completing 3 sets 3 times per week. As you march, focus on lifting your knee as high as you comfortably can without compromising your balance or posture. Breathing and rhythm. As you lift your knee, exhale through your mouth. As you lower it, inhale through your nose. This breathing pattern helps keep your core engaged and your movement controlled. Find a steady rhythm, not too fast, not too slow. Think of it as a deliberate, mindful march rather than a rushed motion. Modifications and progressions. If lifting your knee high feels too challenging at first, start with smaller lifts. Even bringing your knee up just a few inches provides benefit and helps build strength. Use a chair or wall for support until you feel more stable. As you improve, try reducing your reliance on support, eventually marching with no hands for balance. For those ready for more challenge, try adding a brief pause at the top of each lift, holding your knee up for 2 or 3 seconds before lowering. You can also try marching in place while gently swinging your opposite arm forward, mimicking a natural walking motion. This adds coordination and further engages your core. Another progression is to march while slowly walking forward or backward, which increases the balance challenge, but only attempt this once you're comfortable with the stationary version and have a clear, safe space to move in. Common mistakes. Leaning too far to one side when lifting your leg, which compromises balance and reduces core engagement. Rushing through the movement instead of focusing on control. And holding your breath, which reduces stability and can make you feel lightheaded. Remember, slow and steady wins the race here. The standing march is the perfect complement to walking. While walking keeps you moving, the standing march trains the stability, strength, and coordination that make every step safer and more confident. So there you have it, 3 simple but powerful exercises that transform walking from basic movement into a complete anti-aging fitness strategy. The wall sit builds muscular endurance and leg strength. Calf raises strengthen your foundation and improves circulation. And the standing march trains balance and coordination in motion. Together, they address exactly what walking alone cannot, and they do it in just minutes per day. What truly matters isn't just doing these exercises, but staying consistent. Listen to your body. Adjust the movements to match your abilities. Celebrate every small improvement, whether that's holding a wall sit for 5 seconds longer or marching without support for the first time. Every bit of progress adds up to greater independence, confidence, and quality of life. If you or a loved one practice these exercises regularly each week alongside your walking routine, you'll gradually notice real improvements. Getting up from chairs becomes easier. Walking feels more stable. Stairs become less intimidating. And most importantly, you move through life with the strength and confidence you deserve. If you found this content helpful, please leave a comment below with the number 9 if you're ready to start these exercises, and 0 if you plan to share this video with a friend or family member who could benefit. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. And remember, it's never too late to take care of your health as long as you start today. Wishing you strength, energy, and wellness every day. Keep moving, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video.